I know you're a busy dude.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you. Thank you for all your help.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah,
I'm glad to connect for a little bit. There's so many people who want to do exactly what you did. So
yeah,
I wanted to just kind of talk real quick, debrief. We just closed.
yeah.
Um, you were in town, seeing the renovations all get underway,
Right.
and they're off to a rapid pace. So kind
Yeah.
of just let's go top to bottom, high level, right? Like what was the original goal? And let's start there.
Original goal, I wanted to do a midterm rental close to downtown, close to the airport. I wanted to target travel nurses, but I talked to the couple of property managers you recommended. They said a lot of corporate professionals travel in the area. So I figured that was a good market as well. And you said the area was really good. I checked on Google Maps, did all the research on the area, and everything checked out. So I trusted your advice. Spoke with the manager, property managers about market rates for rents, and checked that with Airbnb, Zillow, and everything. All of them seemed to match up to what you were telling me. Numbers worked out, um, and I wanted to buy something that would cash flow or break even as a long term rental, but I wanted to make profit at cash flow with a midterm or short term strategy. So that's what I decided to go with. And I didn't want too much of a rehab done with the place. Foundation was great. All I had to do was the flooring, the paints. I'm adding a little landscaping in the backyard, and the AC. I'm going to go replacing the AC as well. But as far as estimates, pretty spot on to what you told me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's really cool, man. I love that. And
yeah,
so really the goal, right, was to find a midterm rental, something around Austin that you could use as a midterm or a corporate style housing
right,
solution. And the with the worst case scenario being it would be break even as a long-term rental, right? So
correct,
you had the upside of a midterm rental strategy, and then your downside was mitigated with the long-term rental strategy.
correct.
So tell me a couple of like logistics, what we ended up landing the property at, and what you think all in your rental budget's going to be.
Okay, so property was listed at 300. We managed to get a seller concessions for 6,000, so 294. Um, the uh, the all in for renovations, I want to say about 28. Sorry, uh, yeah, 28,000. Um, I think estimates we were estimating around 20,000 or so.
Yep.
But I went ahead and changed the flooring. That we didn't include that in the original estimate. The place smelled like urine, and everyone was telling me to just change the whole thing out. So I went ahead and did that. I went budget friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Super good. And there's only so much urine smell that an ozone machine can take out.
yeah, yeah,
And it's funny because we hear all the time as investors, like you when you walk into a house and it smells bad, like you take a deep breath, like, oh yeah, yeah, that smells like money.
yep. So a
And
lot of people were turned off.
exactly that was the case with this one, sure, for
That's
sure.
funny.
But yeah, I'm super proud of you. It's not easy. So like so you're an out of state investor kind of
Yes.
doing this from afar. What has that been like?
It's actually been pretty smooth. The connections you gave me were very instrumental to everything. I managed to find a handyman that's my boots on the ground. He lives 10 minutes away, so anything that I need over there, he can be there right away. Connected me to a lot of his family members, friends, and managed to get a good deal on a lot of the rehab work. Uh, Very helpful to have someone on the ground, and yeah, I know you're nearby as well, so yeah, all the connections you gave really helped out.
Yeah, very good, very good.
Yeah,
Well, I know you're on your lunch break, so we won't take a ton of time. But I always like to do like, a little bit of a debrief after we close something. And there's just like I guess a word of encouragement. And we talked about this a little bit when we met up for beers at Meanwhile.
yeah,
There's a ton of gray area with investing in real estate, right? And there's a lot of people who that there's a lot of people who want to be investors, and they really have a hard time operating within that gray area and not knowing, you know, like the next thing, the next what the next turn is going to look like, right? So
Right.
you were really good at managing those unknowns. So can you just like talk a little bit about that before we wrap up?
Managing the unknowns. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty scary. Yeah, I didn't see the property at all until after we closed.
Yeah.
But but the inspection you gave, the all the video walkthroughs that you guys were giving me, the assessment of the area, talking to property managers, talking to contractors, and everything, I was able to get a good feel of the general landscape of things. And yeah, I think I th- I, we managed with great communication. I think that's the key point of it.
The it like trying to get over that first one from out of state and not having
Yeah,
your hand on it, that's a hurdle that a lot of people don't get over. So really cool. Glad to have worked with you on that one. Hopefully we can do another one here pretty soon. And I know that your family's relatively close to the area, so
yeah.
I know we'll probably be seeing you again next time you come into town from Denver. So that's all I have for you. I really appreciate you jumping on, and hopefully we can do another one soon.
Awesome. Thank you.
You got it, brother. All right,
All
I'll
right.
talk to you
Thanks,
later.
Hector.
All
All
right,
right. Have
bye.
a good one.